Well, hey guys, what's up? What is going on out there this afternoon? Hey, it's Brent Abel here, webtennis.com. Another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. This is a pre-record. Lately, been about half pre-records, half going live, but whatever it is, I've got something for you every afternoon, right around 2:30 p.m. Pacific time zone. Today's topic is when deciding to get coached, look for these three things in a pro. And this is really important. And I'm assuming that you're here, that you're looking for, some mindset training, some mental toughness, whatever label you want to put on it. But you've come to the realization that, look, let's dig in to the mental part of the game. And for me, there was no question that over the last 18 months, it's made an enormous difference in my game, in my overall results. Forever, for decades, I just thought I could physically outwork the need for some mindset skill training, and I got pretty good. 11 national titles over 40 years, which I think at some point way back when, before I reached that number 11, I would have been really satisfied with that as a career. If I decided, I'm done playing tournaments, that would have been fine with me. But at some point, about 18 months ago, I just said, you know what? I think there's more to get here. I think there's still more upside to my game. It's not with working on stroke technique. It's not with working on tactical focus, strategies. It's not working on fitness, right? And it's not working on playing a lot of practice stuff. It's really all about mental skill training. And so, look, I went out and read some books like we all do, watched some videos, actually hired a couple guys who I got a lot of respect for who are in the business. And basically came away with five mindset skills that I needed to habituate. I needed to make these habits. So I came up with a course. Well, I didn't come up with a course right away. Actually, it came up with a list of 5 things that I wanted to do. I turned those things into a course eventually. But look, went from 11 national titles in 40 years to adding another 10 in 15 months. I'm at 21 now. And what's been the 21 national titles, USA Gold Balls, plus a World Doubles title? What's been the difference? Well, the difference has been 5 mindset skill habits. Completely changed everything for me. So anyway, yeah. But I'm also assuming here that you are either getting coached right now, or that maybe you aren't getting coached and you're thinking about looking for someone. And let me give you 3 things to think about of what I think you should be looking for in a pro or a coach. Before we get to that, just a quick reminder: every morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, most of the time live, occasionally a pre-record. We do What's the Right Shot, and What's the Right Shot is I cherry pick one point from a video, either from one of my matches, singles or doubles, or someone else's match. And we look at the point, and right before one of the players is about to play their shot, I pause the camera and I ask you, what do you think's the right shot? And this teaching arena is really based on 2 things. Is number 1, shot choice, where do you want it to land over there? And then number 2, where do you want to move to next to enhance the quality of your shot choice? And it's a great way of learning how to play the game, quote unquote, play the game, as opposed to just being a hitter out there or just working on swing tech forever. And so anyway, I invite you, if you haven't seen my YouTube channel yet, go on over there and get subscribed so you're always updated. I shouldn't say updated, alerted anytime I go live or upload new content. So look, guys, here we go. When deciding to get coached, look for these 3 things in a pro. Number 1, I really think this is important. Now, other guys will argue with me that anyone who knows how to coach doesn't have to be much of a player. I just kind of disagree. If you're really looking to level up your skill level, where you are right now, you've got some clarity of the skill level you're at, and then you've got a vision of where you want to go to next. What's that next skill level that you want to get to? I really believe that you've got to hire a coach who has either been to that level where you want to go, has actually competed and played at that level, and or right now is at that level, is like me, playing a lot, training a lot, and just competing at that level where you want to go to. And then number two, do they have some history? Have they got some players that they've already helped with going from one level to another? I just think you need to have that pro needs to have some kind of credibility. And then probably the third thing, which I think is the most important thing, is the first thing that, assuming that box one, box two are checked, you're good with that. The third thing is, will that pro say to you, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to find another player who's right at your skill level. I'm going to have them come out, and you guys are going to play a set or maybe play for 30 minutes, whichever one comes first. I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to watch you play because I want to know. If you want to go to that next skill level, I want to know right now at the skill level you're at, what are your natural shot choice instincts, right? Where do you play this shot from where you are on the court, depending on where that opponent is on the court over there? What are your natural shot choice instincts, and what are your natural court positioning instincts after you play that shot? And which is basically what I just mentioned about what we do every morning at 8 o'clock is what's the right shot, those episodes. And if the guy you're looking for, all right, he checks the first two boxes, but the third thing he says is, well, come on out, let's just give you a modern forehand. Or come on out and we'll just work on, what do you want to work on stroke technique-wise? That's not your guy. You really, if you're going to play at that next skill level, let's make it initially about shot choice instincts and court positioning instincts. And that's why when I've got, like this week, this is a Monday, as I'm recording it this week, I've got an out-of-town student coming from Michigan, 3 days, 2 hours a day. I've lined up practice opponents for him. And for the first 30 minutes when I see him in the first session, I'm not going to say a word. I've got the video camera up there, so we're going to video record all 2 hours times 3 days. He's going to go away with a bunch of video to watch. But I'm going to make sure that I don't say a word for the first 30 minutes and then really get an idea. Okay, here's where this guy is at. Here are the natural shot instincts, shot choice instincts, and this is what he does court positioning wise to enhance or not the shot choice instincts. So we'll just start from there. And certainly, I'm not saying that swing tech maybe needs to be cleaned up in an area or two, or maybe in terms of being cleaned up, something needs to be taken out of it. There's too much. There's too complicated a swing tech. For example, let's say on a topspin forehand ground stroke, there's too much going on. We got to clean that up. We got to pare away this and that and get it way more simple, get it minimalist so that it becomes repeatable, right? So that you can show some disguise in terms of what shot choice that opponent thinks you're going to play, even though in your mind you've got crystal clear clarity of what you're about to do. But you want to make sure that swing tech for you is really, really simple and repeatable. Doesn't mean that it won't be high quality. Don't ever think that simple swing tech doesn't equate to high quality. It equates to more high quality, which is more consistency. So look, guys, hope this has been helpful today in terms of if you're looking for a coach or a teaching pro, make sure that they tick those three boxes right there. And look, I do offer private one-on-one coaching myself on the court from time to time. If you want to travel out here, Southern California desert, Mission Hills Country Club, we'll find a court and we'll get to work. I also do a lot of video conference coaching as well. A lot of it's mindset training, skill training there, but a lot of it is also you take the video, you send it to me, and I can see what your initial shot choice instincts are. You can also see what your core positioning instincts are as well. And yeah, maybe there's a little swing tech in there that we can clean up as well. Maybe it's tennis specific. Fitness could be something else. But if you're interested in this, just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. We'll get on a free 15-minute conference call, video conference call. You can describe exactly where you're at and where you want to go. And then I'll let you know what my coaching program looks like. And you can decide if you think that might be a good fit for you or not. Decision is totally up to you. Guys, hope this has been helpful today. leave me a comment down below in the comments area if you, or a question. And or if you want to keep the conversation private, just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. That's it from me today. Again, hope this has been helpful. As always, it's time right now. Let's get out there. Let's help someone else have a great day, guys. See you again next time.